cuts me off. I don't know why it does that. I don't know what YouTube does, but it just says bye, and then I try to go back into it, and it's not even there, even though it says I'm still alive. I don't understand it, guys. Anyway, like you can hear with all the stuff, I'm still dealing with whatever this is. Don't like it. But I am feeling better. This is not as sore tonight as it was earlier today. My whole back right here was just sore because, of course, they had to take a needle and do all that stuff with the lidocaine and everything. So I'm just taking it easy, as my grandfather would say, taking it easy. And we'll see what the doctor says tomorrow. Hopefully, this is my thing, is when they did a little bit, when they took it off, she said usually it just flattens. And for the most part, it feels flat. But she said something popped up a little bit. So whether I'll have to go and have a little bit further done, I hope not. I hope it'll just heal by itself. A little further done, I don't know. We'll be praying, hopefully, that I do not need that. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the Bible verses, the devotions. Finish the devotions or the Bible verses till the end of the year. We're going to start the Advent devotions, which hopefully the computer will be up and running by then. And then in January, I will go through the book and start looking for Bible verses in the book. Now, depending on how many are in there, I may not do a Bible verse every day with that because there may not be enough Bible verses to carry us for 5 months. But either that or I will maybe pick a Bible verse and do a poem, or do a poem instead of a Bible verse or something, and high real odds and evens. And then, of course, do something with hi Ambi, how are you? With somehow. I'll figure it out. But I have just been hi Epic. I've been taking it easy. I wanted to show you. This is one of the things I'm doing for my swap partner. This is one of them for the oven. She says she likes like aqua, so that's the one I'm doing. And I'm finishing that and some other things. So I'm going to get those done, and I'm going to be doing all the mailings for all the semifinalists for all the channels, Blessing Through Connection, Blessed to Crochet, and Chrissy's Cosplay Wardrobe, which I'm taking care of. All of those are going out on Monday, as well as my swap partner, because it's going to take me the next couple of days to get everything done, but I'm hand making everything. I use these little rings for the scarves to make these, and I just use leftover yarn, and they come out so cute. So I've got these, and I've got soap caddies, and she said she also liked ornaments. So I'm going to be making a little bit of an ornament for her too as well. So I've just been taking it easy between not really feeling the greatest with whatever Josh decided he couldn't keep to himself, and that little thing on the back of my back. I have just taken it easy. I've tried, like I said before, YouTube said, we're going to let you go for a little bit. I don't know what it did. I tried to put my laptop up, my Chromebook, and do some typing, but it really bothered this arm and everything. And I thought, nah, I can crochet and keep this arm pretty still without not a lot of movement. They wanted me to take it a little easy on that side anyway. So tomorrow, I'll give 2 shout outs because we missed it today. Hi, Jocelyn, Josanny. I'm sorry. I messed that up, and forgive me, hon. Josanne. Oh, I'm not with it today, guys. Forgive me. But it's just it's this time of year. I've got airborne. I'm doing the whole airborne. I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything. But I will be on Big Jack story time tomorrow. So I've been taking it easy because I really wanted to rest my voice, but I also wanted to give you all an update, kind of what was going on, letting you know what was happening. I'm trying. I'd rather be on a cruise right now than deal with this, let me tell you. So I just I just thought, no way. Got the airborne. I've been doing that. I've been resting. I've been taking it easy. I've been watching Christmas movies, and just thought, I'm taking it easy because I want to feel better. Daughter's coming this weekend. She's going to come back with us with church. So, and I thought, I've got to get soap caddies done. And I thought, let me work on things I know are not going to bother my arm. It was right back in here, right here, and that's where they had to take that little thing off. Which I've had this thing. I called it my little friend when they were taking it off yesterday. I've had this thing since I was been in my 20s. And back when I was in my 20s, I said to my doctor, I said, can you take that off? And you all can put #blessed if you want people to connect with your channel. And he said, no, just wait till it bothers you. So over the years, it's gotten just a little bit bigger. And it was just going to start interfering with clothing. So it was time to have it removed. But it hasn't really hurt. It's just sore. It's kind of like this whole thing here is just sore. And I tried to kind of move it a little bit because I don't want it to get stiff. But it's just kind of sore and just achy. And then, of course, I feel kind of whatever decided to come my way. Hi, Nancy. So, it is what it is. But we have a lot of fun things going to happen remember, in December, we start doing a live every day. So we're going to do some Connect and Grow with me crocheting. I also really want to do some craft projects this year. I think that'll be a great way to really have people come in, connect and grow. I don't care what we're doing, guys. You always can come in here and connect and grow and meet other people. So we're going to do some connect and grow stuff, but we're going to do some craft projects and some inexpensive things that you can do. And I'm looking out for them for gifts. I'm making these really neat things with those prayer candles from Dollar Tree. I'll be showing you those this month. And the other little things I'm making for the kiddies when we go to see them, go to Thanksgiving, hopefully, in Indiana. I want to certainly get better for that. And then, of course, we have until the 17th to fill those 4 shoe boxes. So we've gotten about $24 so far towards the shoe boxes, and that will cover 2.5 trackings. They're $10 to track each one of them, and we have to still fill them. So we'll probably yes. They're a good size. And I got green ones. I have to go back and get one more green one. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. But I've got a cute idea for them that I found just searching stuff. And it was really super cute. And I thought, oh, that was great. And then y'all know I like my snowmen. You're probably going to see a lot of snowman projects this month. Next month, but I found some really these things, and you take the candles. I'm not going to spoil it, and I'll show you exactly what you can do, because I always get a little gift from my sister-in-law, my other sister-in-law, and my 2 sister-in-laws, and so I'm going to make them these. And then I'm going to also give them we make bean soup. So I'll give that to my mother-in-law and my sister-in-laws. And then I wanted to share that with you. But I wanted to look for some inexpensive gifts that you guys could do if you're working on a budget for the holiday season. So we're either going to be crocheting. We'll try to do some craft projects over the time that we do it. Candle holder that came from church with a small cross on it. A fellow YouTuber Sweet sent me. Okay. Yep, they have it. They have them there. So it was a really cute, cute idea. So we've got some things going on, and guys, it's not going to be that long before December or January, and we really want to reach 2K before we get to the end of the year. That is certainly our goal. So look out for some cute. Yeah, look out for some cute things. And again, I don't care what we're doing. You guys can always come into a live, be able to connect and grow, connect with other channels. And really, as soon as we get this computer up and running, I'll get back to Blessings Through Connection. I'm really frustrated at the same time about it. But I really am hoping to get back very shortly to get back to doing stuff on that channel, of course. So that's kind of the goals I have coming up for everything. And again, with devotions, we're just gonna keep going with the Bible verses. I will edit the videos I have so far, but we're gonna stop on July 1st. And then next year we'll start July 1st through until the end of May. And that will, of course, do the rest July, August, September, October, November, December. There'll be 6 months. It'll be actually June. And then we'll start Lisa Harper's devotion. So it'll just follow in. Yeah, I think the swap things are a great idea. and fill me in on them. And then I can share them with the audience. And if you need help, let me know. I think they're great. Oh, this has been miserable. I'm telling you, whatever this is. See, I didn't feel the greatest Friday, and then we stood in we were in that line for hours on. We didn't stand, but we were in our car on Saturday up early, and then Sunday was church, and then of course I had that thing done. They don't think I need antibiotics yet, but they did start me on some prednisone because everything's stuck up here. My ears were starting to hurt, so it was time to start getting everything draining. And I thought, need to take it easy. And I'm just tired. But my mom said, you had a lot going on. I mean, I was nervous about this. I shouldn't have been. It wasn't that big a deal, but I was nervous. And then tomorrow we'll go have it checked. And another thing that I'm going to be doing shortly here is showing you guys how to start reading a bobble stitch crochet pattern. How to read it, how to look at it, how to change colors, how to do it. Because when we get done with the lighthouse blanket, we're going to start working on the blanket that we have the pattern for. That is our first official pattern that Busted Crochet has come out with. And I want you all to know how to read them, because eventually we'll put that pattern up in our merch store. And if anybody orders it, they can understand how to read it. And I'm still kind of debating whether I'm going to hold off till next year with a cookie connection. I don't quite know yet, but oh, that'll be neat, Nancy. That'll be cool. I do so much bobble stitch stuff that's my jam for sure, is the bobble stitch blankets. I just, like I said, that one I had for the church, that one got finished today. I was really, really working on that. Because, see, last week was the service for the family member of my son-in-law, and then, it was kind of like the middle of the week. I wasn't feeling the greatest, and Friday didn't feel the greatest. And I just homed in on that blanket. And that's one thing I can say about those bobble stitch blankets is I started that. I have to think about this for a second. I started that probably the beginning of October, and it's finished. It's finished in a month. I was thinking about doing something kind of like Fall Fest. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be great. I think that would be good. So, I mean, I started that. I'd have to look at the receipt because whenever I got the yarn is when I started. So, it took me a month to get that blanket done. They come up so quickly. It's one of the things I love about doing the bobble stitch blankets is they come out very quick. They come up very quickly. So, I got that done, which I'm glad. I have to tie in the ends of both blankets that I have that need to be totally finished. The lighthouse one isn't done yet. And but I just didn't have the patience for that today. So I figured soap caddies and towel holders and other things will be on my to-do list today. So I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but the night's still young. So I just wanted to hop on, let you all know what was going on. Look out for Thursday. Um, we'll do something Thursday. I don't know what it will be yet. I'll see if I can figure something out for Thursday. Maybe doing a craft project or something like that. But we'll do that for Thursday. I'll put that up either Thursday or Saturday. One of the two will happen. Because we're going to be filling for the Samaritan's Purse shoe boxes. And we have, like I said, they're halfway filled. So maybe we'll do a connect and grow Thursday for them and then Saturday, because I think the 17th, like next week, we have until the 17th to the 24th. But I want to drop them off at the church. There was a church we could drop them off on a Sunday. So maybe we'll do something on Saturday. We'll do like a craft project or something like that. I've got to get these ornaments, and I think tomorrow I'll go into Hobby Lobby and see if they should have plastic clear ornaments. I'd like to see the size of them. Otherwise, I'm going to have to order them from Amazon. But, and I've got to go pick up the gift cards for my semifinalist winners anyway. So I may go do that tomorrow. And on the way back home, go stop by Hobby Lobby real quick and do that, and then see if they have that. If they do, then we will for sure show you all how to do those, because I'll have to get them done for if we go to Columbus, which as far as we know, Grandma's still here, so we'll be going. So those are kind of everything that's been going on, and I'm going to get off here. I don't know if the other live's still running. It may be, but I don't know. This is part 2. I'm going to work on my other one of these. So these are done. And I'm going to work on our soap caddies. I've got to do some more of these. So forth for my winners and all and so forth. So I'm going to get those done, and then tomorrow I'll be back in action. Yes, I do. Yeah. When I was thinking of what to do, one of the things that she said she liked was ornaments. And I don't know if I have one. I don't think I have one in here. I have this yarn that I really didn't care for too much. I would never buy it again. It's bamboo. It's by Yarn Bee, but it just splits way too easily. And I don't have one, but I have them. And I make this is green, and then I have like a tan color. And I have some of this kind of metallic stuff I use. But I make a granny little square with this colors. And then I've got like a dark brown. Dark brown is here. And I make little granny square. I just save it for that because I don't like the yarn. Hands down, I don't like it. But it has like a shiny consistency to it. And I would never buy it again. Once I get done, it's never getting bought again. But I make a little, what is it? Little ornaments that look like Christmas tree, granny square Christmas trees. And this way, she said she liked ornaments, so I'm gonna make some of those. And I may even put them in with some of my my winners. I want to use up the yarn, so I've just been doing stuff that I've just really needed to take it easy today. It wasn't just this. This is it's just all sort. It wasn't just this. It was the fact that I also was getting over whatever I got, whether it was allergies or cold. I don't know, but it's something. And I thought I really needed to get myself well, and I didn't want to push it, and I want to enjoy tomorrow night, have a voice too, and so anyway, that's the scoop. This really came out pretty. She said she liked aqua, and it's kind of like a really deep kind of turquoise. So it's much darker than it is in the light, but it's a really pretty turquoise. These things are great. We have them in our oven, and then we don't have to bend down 3,000 times to pick up the towel. And they're really easy to do. And these came from Amazon. I have a bunch of these left over. And these would make cute something or other. It is an ice yarn color. It's like it's because of the light. It's like darker. It's darker. It's like a turquoise. But the light is making it lighter. It's like a really strong turquoise color. And and then of course we have our soap caddies. And I've reduced those guys to $40 or $5 in the merch store. You guys are looking for Christmas gifts. These are great. These are our soap caddies that we have. All handmade. They're washed before they're sent out. So these are $5 in the merch store. So for sure. So those are a great gift idea for Christmas. You guys are looking for a Christmas gift. That's a great idea. So yeah, it's like a turquoise, but it's like it's an ice yarn color turquoise. Maybe that'll show you the color. It's like it's just, the color is like darker than, maybe if I cut my hand. You can kind of see it when I do it that way. The light's showing it. It's a turquoise color. You can see it. There you can really see it. See how dark it is? Just doesn't show from the light. But I didn't really have aqua, but she said she liked aqua and teal, and it's such a pretty color. It's a happy color. So I figured out, well, that'll work. But when we do our soap caddies, we have, if you do order your soap caddies, we have all different ones, because we do the bottom with a solid color. You see, and then from a certain section up, we do a pattern color. So you guys don't get to choose on the pattern color, because it's hard to say, but we have we have this. I have this. You get to choose on the bottom color. So if you order one, there's a lot of different colors we have. Green. We have purple. They're all 100% cotton. And so you guys get to choose on the bottom color, not the top, because I don't ever know what one I have for this. But I'm doing some soap caddies for her too. Yeah, that would be good too, as well. That would be good. Another one to do, it would be interesting if it got big enough to be able to do it where you could have people, meet up safely, of course, but, but that would be cool too. Induce the state they're in, right? So anyway, but I think it's a great idea. It's a really cool idea, and but we'll be doing some ideas. If you guys see craft projects that you think, I mean, they can't be expensive craft projects, but if you see craft projects that you think that you'd like to see us try to do, send them to me. Email them to me, and we'll see if we can do them. It can't be expensive, but if you guys see stuff that you think is cute, send it to us. And we'll see what we can do to maybe do them over the holidays. For sure. And this is in our link tree. This is the glue I use for all of the crochet, the blankets and everything is this glue. There's a affiliate link in our link tree. Best glue for that kind of stuff. I use it in our soap caddies, and it works great. Love it. Use it on the blanket so that when I put, hi Sandy, when I put a stitch and I want it to stay, it stays exactly where I have put it. Don't move. So, and I don't know. I mean, my husband said you always look pretty, but he said you look like you don't feel the greatest today. And I said I don't. I'm tired, getting over whatever this is. And he said you need to take it easy and rest. And that's exactly what I've been doing today, guys. Exactly what I needed to do. So I know everybody understands. I know if everybody understands if things, we do our best to keep on track and keep things on schedule. But if, for some reason they don't, there's a very good reason why. And I thought you guys need to know. We try really hard to keep things on schedule and get things out when they're supposed to get out, like recaps and all that. But it just wasn't happening. And my intentions, too, on Monday was to come home from the procedure that I had and sit and work on the computer. And I tried, and because it just, this whole thing was so sore that every time I moved, you do email it to me. Every time I moved, everything was sore, and I thought, this is not good. And I tried it again today, and it just was, my arm was not going to see it. It was not going to do anything. It was saying, nope, you don't need to be moving that arm like that today. But I have like a body pillow that I have beside me, so I could put my arm down, and all my left arm does is hold the yarn. So I could do that and not move it. I could still move my arm, but it wasn't like, hi 99-minute gamer. Yeah, I have private groups too. If you want to join, go to our link tree, and it's there. I could move my, I would still move my arm so it wasn't getting stiff, but the computer was just, it was too much. It was just too sore every time I did it. So I thought, no, not happening today. Happening tomorrow. Yep. It's not really the arm, it's just the fact that where I had the thing removed. I had it. It's up here. It's like right on this side of my shoulder, my back. So it's near my shoulder blade. And they had to, of course, put lidocaine in it and everything. Oh, well, we just, we have two. We have Blessings Through Connection has a private group, but I would suggest everybody. And we have our link trees on both of our pages with our groups in there. So our Facebook group for Blessing Through Connection, you guys can put in there if you're going live, if you have content you want to share with people. That's a great place to put in for Blessing Through Connection. So if you go through Blessing Through Connection and you go ahead and go to that link tree, you'll be able to see the private group. There's Blessing Through Blessed to Crochet has the lighthouse beacons. People can still put in there with their information if they want to. I just don't want it oversaturated. I want that to be a group where, yes, we can share our stuff, but we're also there as a support group for each other. So, yeah. And we have I haven't done much with it, but we have a devotion group. And we also have, when we have the Cookie Connection, we have a private group for that too as well. So, and I only really share it every year or every time it's about time to have it. I don't know how I'm going to work that out this year. Lot going on, guys, a lot going on. But if you see a cute project and you're in the Facebook group, put it in there, email it to us, let us know. It needs to be reasonable. If you want to collaborate together, let us know. We will be glad to collaborate with anybody. So just let us know, send it. We're really trying to get to that 2K. We're only about 43 away from the 2K. It's like so close, and it's like, come on, let's do this. It's not really that difficult. So, and I thank for everybody's patience and understanding. I really took a couple days to really think how I was going to go forward with the devotions, just because they got so far behind, and it was partly because how I felt after my aunt passed. You know what? Let's just stop on July 1st and go through it. Go through the Bible verses and then do our devotions we'll do for the Advent, and then get back to the devotions in January, starting for July 1st through to the end of the year. And then I'll go through that whole devotion, right? And pick out the Bible verses that were just put in there as extra. Yes, Linktree is free. Sorry, guys. Linktree is free, and I highly recommend that. For anybody that has a YouTube channel, you can go check out our Linktree and see how we have it set up for both of ours. We have our Linktree, and then we have our Linktree shop that has all of our affiliate links, and we'll be adding more things to that, of course. But it gives an opportunity to have all your links in one place. All your emails, all your TikTok, all your Instagram, all your referral links, your Facebook groups, everything. It is totally free, and it means everything is in one place for your people to find you. It is really easy to set up. Highly recommend Linktree for anybody that has a channel. Yep. I think that would be a great idea. Absolutely. So, and another thing too, I think too, what we will do as well is when we do the Bible verses, when we put out the devotions, we can also ask people what their favorite Bible verse is. And if I'm looking for Bible verses, I can also ask people to put their favorite Bible verses in the comments. And then that way I can use those favorite Bible verses and tag their channel in it if I'm looking for a Bible verse to fill up the rest of the time. Okay. Eligible to do memberships on YouTube yet, but it helps. Yeah. Yes, they do. And you may be entitled. Fourth Wall also has memberships too as well. I haven't set up memberships over on Fourth Wall, but they do. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. So look out again. Thursday we'll probably just do a basic connect and grow. I'm probably not guys, I'm not gonna attempt to go outside with the change of weather and the way I'm feeling. I want to get better for the holiday season coming up. So I'm probably not going to do that. We'll do it inside. And then on Saturday, I'll find some kind of really cool craft we can do. um, or well, if either it'll be the craft to show you with the candles, or it'll be the other one yet. I don't know. One or two will happen. But we'll definitely do the craft. We'll do a craft on Saturday. Both of those streams will be to make sure I have been taken airborne, but everything winded up here, and I felt like I was on an airplane for days. And so she says, she said, I think this is just all viral. And she said, but I'm going to give you some prednisone. So they started me on a Medrol dose pack because I'm an asthmatic. She said, I can tell you're a little bit having issues, and you take your breathing treatment, do all that kind of stuff. But let's get you on a Medrol dose pack and get all that stuff moving. And that's what she did. And I can actually notice a difference today. It feels like it's all of a sudden it's coming down. And it isn't stuck here. It's a month-long craftathon, and craft prompts. All crafts are welcome. Yes. So it'll be either one. I don't know. One of the two will happen, but it's a really cute idea. Super cute. And I think probably both of those crafts could go together pretty easily. I just have to I'll go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and see. I was hoping they would have the plastic ornaments at Dollar Tree, and they don't have them. I was surprised they didn't have them. They need to be plastic, but I will go do that. And I'll need candy to fill them, but if I don't have all the candy, it'll be fine. Okay, well, I will be glad to participate. I think that's great. All right, well, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to rest the voice, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be on Ladies Journal tomorrow with Big Jack Stories Time and the ladies crew, and I didn't want to cough my way through the entire thing. But I needed to come on and tell you all what was going on. Yep, I can't drink water when I'm not feeling well, so I put some apple juice in my water. I can't do it. I've had some tea, we had some chicken broth. And past couple days, I really haven't felt like eating much. Nothing really sounds good. I had pasta yesterday because just nothing sounded good at all. So at least some things are starting to sound good. Like I had a pear. I had a pear today. I had some chicken. I've had some protein. So anyway, I'm going to get back to crocheting. I've had to put ice on my shoulder, and so all the things that all the things. But I keep feeling it because I don't keep feeling it, but I felt it a couple times, and it doesn't feel like it's raised at all, but it feels weird because it's been there for so long. Yeah, it's been there since I've been in my 20s, and I said to the doctor way back then, I said, shouldn't we remove it? And he goes, no, it's nothing. Just don't worry about it till it bothers you. But it was it was right where clothing hits, and it was starting to become an issue. The doctor said, let's get this off before it gets much bigger. And I'm like, okay. So we'll see what she says tomorrow. They may have to send me. They were talking about, when she did it, they were talking about possibly having. I know, I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Like when she took it off, there was like a little bump that came up from it. I don't get it, because I've had that happen before, and it'll click me off and say goodbye, and I'll go back into YouTube trying to get back into the live stream, and it's not there. There's no way for me to get back into it. I have no idea. I'm magical. I am totally magical, I guess. So anyway, so, and again, in the month of December, since we go live every day, if there's people that would like to do crafts or come up and just chit chat, bring a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, will I do crochet or will I do something? Please let me know. I'd be glad to have you. let me know, and we'll get it done for sure. So anyway, we got some cool stuff coming up, guys, for sure. And don't forget, we're trying to get to 2K. But I doubt I will be sitting outside by the fountain this week. It probably would not be of my best interest to go sit outside this week. I'd probably get fussed at by everybody on the crew here, that's for sure. So anyway, and I wanted to say just a thank you, a special shout out to Kendi K all day. I was her blessed winner for her Cash App in October. It was such a blessing for our family. I am one of her members, so thank you very much. If you haven't checked her channel out, please do. We gave her a special shout out this week, so of course she will go on. Was it this week or no? Last week? No, it was last week. And so I think actually I missed a day of somebody giving a shout out, but I gave her a special shout out. So of course she will go into the recap for sure. So again, I missed take a break this week today, but I will get caught up with all that tomorrow. I should be able to. I noticed a difference when I tried to kind of pretend type tonight. It wasn't as sore as when I tried earlier, and I said, okay, and the doctor said, you got to take it easy for the next little bit, they really wanted this to heal, and they didn't want it to, have any excess bleeding or anything like that. They said, let's, because then they put like a waterproof bandage over it, and then they'll take the bandage off tomorrow. So, hi, Jeanette. I hope that yarn's helping you out, hon. So I wanted to say thank you very much. It was such a blessing. And she is doing also, you guys, blessings for her channel this month, or blessing boxes. So for sure, go check her out. I will later on tag her channel on the bottom in the description below too. But we just thanked her very much, and thank you very much. She has a great community and a great channel. Oh, that's good. And I the ones that I put Misha's daughter's name on, those are the ones that those are the ones that we're honoring, of course, the memory of Misha's daughter. But I wrapped her picture around each one of the yarns that were there, so you knew that those ones were for sure. And you can see I don't do hats great. It's not something that I enjoy doing. I do one pattern, that's about it. I don't like doing hats. It's not my forte. Blankets are my forte. Hats are not. And this stuff, these I don't mind doing. These are pretty easy. I can do these as gifts pretty easily. I'm doing that for my swap meet pattern. And I do these for our soap caddies and stuff pretty easily. But I'm not really a hat person. Blankets and so forth, I don't. But I will be starting to teach you guys how to read a bobble stitch pattern. It's not difficult. Like I said, I worked on that blanket. I finished up in about a month. Yeah, they do not do the music, and I'll tell you why, Alfonso. They don't do the music because it would be copyright issues. So they can't. But I figured at least you would get the sermon part of it. But yeah, they do the stream. They just can't do the music part of it. So, and if I did the music and sent it to you, I wouldn't be able to get it on one thing. So, I figured the message was the important part too. So, at least you would be able to do that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here and rest the vocal cords and take it easy, as my grandfather would say. Continue to work on these crochet projects. Let my arm, my back kind of heel. I mean, it's just sore. I don't know how to explain it. The messed up strings all together due to rising costs. Yeah. Well, they just use the YouTube platform. He just uses my son-in-law runs that department. He just uses OBS, which is free, but you know, it is what it is. And then and he's got to get me that I got to remind my daughter, please make sure that he brings the stick with the Windows 11. But at least, I mean, if it would, at least I figured every week I could send you the YouTube stream of the live sermon. At least you would have that. At least you would have something. And feel like even though you're not sitting with us in church, you're still sitting with us. Right? So I'm going to go rest, guys. As soon as I get the link for Big Jack Story Time, I will come on and tell you all. I will post it. I will be sharing it on my channel. That's tomorrow, I think around 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow. So we're going to be doing the setup like we did before. Yeah. Yeah, he just serves the church that way. We'll do it like we did before, and I'll just sit behind there on my phone until I can get this computer thing working again. But on Thursday, we'll do some stuff for the Samaritan's Purse. Saturday, hopefully I can get all the stuff together for the craft, so I'll be putting that out. I will put both of those thumbnails out tomorrow. I'm not really doing much of anything, and I will start rocking and rolling tomorrow with Bible verses, getting caught up with that and everything, and so we'll get it all done, guys, one way or another. Listen, if it doesn't show you anything, this channel is not perfect. But we do our best. We try to put great content on, and I appreciate tremendously all your support, guys, all of your help, all of your just continuing to share us out. We really, really appreciate it. You guys are rock stars, and there's some exciting things going to happen with Blessed to Crochet as we keep going forward. I mean, we got the blankets that we're working on. We're going to show you guys how to read those patterns. We're going to be doing crafts and... No, they don't. We just have an offering thing we can put our stuff in. All that kind of stuff, we've got some things that we'll be doing in the future for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. And like I said, I'm most likely in April going to go back to StreamYard, so I'm planning to do more collaborations, and I think, what is it? I'm going to write to, she's, I can't remember her name right now, but I'm going to write to her because she has a weekly thing where she sits and chats with people. So I'm going to write to her to go on her channel. So we'll be doing all the things for sure. So love you all. I'm going to rest. I know I've said it 3,000 times, but I'm going to go and rest and talk to y'all later. I will see y'all tomorrow. Big Jack Story Time for the Ladies Journal. And thank you all for your patience, but you at least know what's been kind of going on. It's been more than just had the little thing off my shoulder. It's whoever sent that. Thank you so much. Oh, Sandy, thank you for the floating heart. I see it now. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't like Restream. I'm not a fan of Restream at all. But at least you all know that it hasn't just been the fact that I had the little thing off my shoulder Monday. Actually, I think I've been dealing with a head cold, and I've been pretty miserable. Allergies, head cold, all that kind of jabber stuff. Yeah. Well, if Streamlab did what it did on my computer, I'm not too happy with it. Because Josh is like, the last thing that you downloaded was StreamYard, and if it messed up my computer, I'm not a fan of Streamlab anymore. And I like my StreamYard, and I want to go back to it because it was so much easier to do collaborations and all that kind of stuff. And I'm about done with Streamlab, really, in a lot of ways. So hopefully when I'm ready to go back to StreamYard, it will not be too expensive. Hopefully. I can be praying for that, right? And if it is, I'm just going to pay for the certain amount of money a month and go that route. We'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all that out in April. But anyway, I'm going to head off here. Thank you, Sandy, so much for that. Again, look out Thursday and, yeah, Thursday and Saturday. We'll be doing those 2 streams. One will just be a connect and grow. The other one will be some kind of craft. And those streams will be used, anything from coming from those, to fill and send out the boxes. We have until the 17th to send out for the Samaritan's Purse. So we've gotten $24 so far, but we need to do a little bit more to make sure that we can track those boxes and continue filling them for the rest of it. And so we will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Remember to be proud of being yourself everyone else has taken. Keep crocheting those connections. No crochet hook is required. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. You are certainly the blessing behind Blessed to Crochet, and you will see me feeling better really soon. I am finally kind of starting to feel like I'm coming out of the woods tonight, feeling better. And I think a little bit of rest, a little bit of the prednisone, and taking it easy has certainly helped. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later.